Hello, we got Alban here right from Switzerland doing his 11th day of 50-50 project. How are things going so far?
Yeah, until now everything is okay. So I had rain the last 5 days, so it was only during the night. So I was happy. In the morning, sun was always coming, so it's better. But here it's everything is very dry, so and warm.
10 down, 40 to go. What could stop you?
I think a bad crash could stop me. It's probably the only thing, but I think if I continue to ride like this, it will be okay.
Where do you expect to have the best fun?
I think the best fun was really in Gaiskop, Bischofsmais. The park was really good. Also at my home spot in Switzerland, I just made the beginning there. It was very fun for sure. And then I don't know, I'm waiting for a good surprise of a bike park, I don't know, so I'm waiting for this.
What's your background? Is it racing? Is it freestyle? Is it whatever?
It's more like I think I'm a real freerider. I never raced, so but since 98, 97, I just began with the first big travel suspension bikes, and since then I trained the national downhill team in 2003, 2004. And I travel a lot since 2003, so I moved to South America. I spent 1 year there. I went to Japan, to Russia, so also to some islands in Spain, like Tenerife and Mallorca. So I think this is my style of riding, traveling, but normally it's everything. I like bike park. I love like traveling in the Alps. In '96 I crossed all the Alps from Nisa to Chamonix and Chamonix to Bolzano. So it was like 6 weeks with no car, no lift, just the bike, the tent, everything in the bag. So I like every part of biking.
So 50-50, why 50-50? Because it sounds so good?
Yeah, for sure it sounds good, and it was probably better to do 50-50 than 5-50 because nobody will care about that. So, and for me the challenge is really better with those 50 days. It's all about the summer, like it's all about July and August, and in the Alps main bike park are just open daily only in July and August.
So what's next? 70, 70, 60, 60?
No, I think next year the next project I'm preparing it to ride some volcanoes in South America.
Oh yeah, please explain shortly about your records.
So I did two. The first one was in 2007. It's the biggest downhill. The start was at 5,150 until about sea level, 87 meters. So it was 1 day just going down. It was in Ecuador, starting from the highest guarded refuge of the world in the Chimborazo. And last year I did the biggest downhill elevation during 12 hours. So I was riding non-stop 12 hours in shuttle, and I did like 27,000 and a little bit more meters of elevation just down.
You probably calculated how many meters you will be doing on this trip if you do maybe 5 runs or something like that in each park.
I didn't do that, but it's probably like 5-6 run at least in the biggest bike park, so about 2,500 a day. So it will be for sure during the trip it will be more than 120,000 feet elevation, meters elevation.
You see many bike parks. In which direction do you think the European bike parks are moving? What's the future?
So for me the future it's like what they did in Whistler. So they have the biggest one, they make a lot of money with this bike park, and the only reason that the trail are pretty cool and fun to ride. Like A-line, it's easy for almost everybody. You have big tables, but it's safe. There is no double, there is no route. It's not steep, and everybody can have fun. And in Europe, they don't have such trails. I think in Europe they have so biggest resort like Les Deux Alpes or Port du Soleil. You can travel all day without, and you never do twice the same downhill. And they just think that this offer is enough. But I think a good example in Europe, it's like Lac Bleu. It's a very small resort, and in France it's the third one if you count every people who come there. And it's just because they did like 1-2 very good trails, and they have a very great success. So for me, I hope it will be like that, like trails easy but fun to ride. Not easy without jumps, without nothing, but easy with big jumps, big tables, and good bumps. I hope it will be like that in the next years. Nice day today here in Kranjska Goro. Now it's time to take the road to Austria again, to Wagrain, where I'm gonna meet Hannes Klausner, my teammate in the UMF team.
Good luck!
Thanks!